ladies and gentlemen. We got rain. Then we had ice. And now we got rain again. No. Yeah, hopefully it melts some of the snow. Or at least ice. I went out last night and it was pretty slick out. Did you see the Kansas City thing? The 3 guys that died? They're saying now drugs was involved. Pretty freaky thing, right? They're all there hanging out, playing video games, watching the game. One guy goes to bed. The other 3 say they're going to leave, but they didn't leave, supposedly. Stuck around and partied and whatever. Is it possible they were doing drugs and went outside, sat down, have a cigarette or whatever, and OD'd? That's possible. Is it possible they walked out the door and their keys and wallet or whatever was inside? They couldn't get back in the house? That's possible. That's probably what happened. These dudes might have took their keys out of their pockets or whatever and set them down. Forgot they didn't have their keys on them. They go outside. The other guy goes to bed or is possibly sleeping before they leave and locks the door behind them. And then they can't get back into the house. The guy won't wake up. He's sleeping. Him himself has been partying. And they go around back and freeze. That's possible. Depending on the temperatures, it's very possible. But they're claiming there was no foul play, so something around there happened, whether it be bad drugs or just drunk or whatever. You sit outside, hypothermia. People think when you're drunk it's better for you when you're out in the cold, but really it's not. So it looks like we got some rain today in higher temps. Rain is supposed to be 38 today or something like that, 40 degrees. Lord, thanks for another day. Forgive us for our sins. Thank you for our daily bread. And another day down. Well, a lot of people pissed off about the Delphi case, right? Ooh, doggy. Well, at least we're going to get this case going. Let's continue to connect the dots. Looks like Anthony Greeno didn't play a part in that case, supposedly he's saying. He's not on the witness list. He is wanted, though, for a couple things, I guess. Why do people keep saying he's wanted for child support? He's already been picked up for child support. I think he's wanted for other things, threatening people, assault. Yeah, I don't know. They're saying he's wanted again. And you know what's funny is they're connecting the dots with all these YouTubers, right? Because some of these YouTubers been on the run, and these other YouTubers have been helping them stay on the run or communicating with them. And if if it's true, he is a fugitive, then them themselves are jeopardizing everything they have. I don't know, crazy. I think I'm just going to stay out of that whole thing. But like I said, all it took was one YouTuber to take down many. I'm counting at least 30 of them, right? Somewhere around there. That could be a YouTube gang, club. And this whole crime solving thing is a front. Right? The crime solving thing is just a front, the YouTube thing. Big racket. But we got snow. We got ice. We got storms coming in today. Just a blizzard of wetness. Ah. Even around here, it's gone crazy. I think the government hit it right on the button. The way these people are acting, even around here, it's got to be some kind of giant corruption ring or whatever. Cult, maybe. I don't know. Crazy stuff. Now, what I'm wondering is, are they going to bring? I think they're going to probably bring. Now, there's talk about Fort Wayne, Indiana, and surrounding areas where they might have the trial or bring Richard Allen or something. Like before the Delphi thing, they were tracking. There's a new task force out, and they were making arrests left and right. It was like they were tracking from all the way up north, or from all the way down south, all the way up north here. Now, do the MC clubs play a part of this? Is that who? I mean, they were in the paper for a good 6 months. They were making arrests on some of these people. One guy they caught out here in the town next over, I think, was a president of a MC club or whatever. Caught him with like 50 pounds of meth or something, or a bunch of assault rifles and other drugs. So it might be that it was just all these people. It's just a big, giant, huge tallywinker or something of a club. But that's been going on. That was going on before Delphi. So it very well may be. And then you had these guys on YouTube claiming that they belong to some gang, some club, and they ride motorcycles. So it's all making sense now. And I do imagine probably that's how these people been evading police, right? Hideout houses where they can lay low and try and wait, try and beat the police where they or what is it? Statue limitations run out or whatever it is, maybe. Heaven, are they getting help also from? That's a question too. Don't know. Very interesting, though. I'm just gonna have my coffee and relax. Well, what would I have done if I was Richard Allen? I probably would have brought in new people. I think they're just going to pick these two people, Rossi and whatever his name is, whoever it is. I think they'll just pick them apart in court. Good chance Richard Allen maybe was not the killer, but knew exactly. See, if they found anything at his house from that crime scene, he's got to explain himself how he came into that situation, how that evidence got from there to there. Now, it's very possible Richard Allen stumbled upon the bodies and took something. Why? I don't know. That would say he's sick, right? Anybody that stumbled upon the murder scene and took something of that and took it back home with them, there's got to be something wrong up in the noggin. And why didn't he call the police? If he uses that excuse, well, I was out there walking. I go out there all the time, and I stumbled onto the bodies and took something from there. And, right, that sicko. That itself is psychologically mad. Even if he wasn't the killer, even if he says I didn't, even if he passed the polygraph and he didn't do the murders, he might have been there, but he didn't do the murders. If they found anything of them girls at his house, that'd be sick. Man, I don't know. It's going to be an interesting case. I hope they get it in the court. Faster the better. This is, and even as this court goes, this court date, Richard goes into the courtroom. This is still an ongoing case. Richard could be sitting behind bars along with Keegan Kline and others that might not have done the murders, but they were what? Affiliated with this club that these dudes were talking about. Possibly. It'll be interesting to see what happens. But they will lay out all the evidence. Right? They will connect the dots. And I think that's what's taken so long, because it was bigger than what they thought. Are they racist people? Right? Are they trying to say the people that did Delphi were the same people that did Flora? possibly the same people involved in the Evansdale case. And I still think maybe these good. I think maybe what it was some kind of a kidnapping, traffic ring or something. Or when did that happen? 12 years ago or something like that. 10 years ago. Evansdale or something like that. 12 years ago. So if they were kids when they were kidnapped or came up missing, Evansdales, uh, they'd be in their teens. No, they'd be young teen ladies. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how far this goes. You know, we're even having troubles up here. These YouTubers that have families up here. Hell, Don Wells has family up here. Benny Keys has family up here where I live. Uh, Don Wells, all of them, pretty much. SH, uh, AG, they got family up here where I live. Up here in the Upper Peninsula. I wouldn't doubt if that's who's been causing the troubles. I don't know what to tell you folks. All you YouTubers. There was a movie out a while back. It was called, I forget the name of it. It was with Swayze. It was where his family was battling next of kin. I think you folks should call your next of kin. I wouldn't doubt it if these YouTubers plan some kind of a diversion, an attack on America just to cover their butts, just to take the heat off of them. Summer Wells case, that's a zoo, ain't it? Poor kids. Like I said, the only ones suffering still are the kids in all these cases. Who do you think you are? Ha ha ha, God bless your soul. Everybody loses control. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. A lot more than me. Yeah, yeah. Did you think you'd just be able to walk away? Ha ha ha, there ain't no way. They're gonna connect you to every single gang. And even probably the rap music scene, yeah. Do you want to know the truth? I'll give you it in your face. Ha ha ha, I think you're insane. Oh, I got a viewer that came in. Good morning, this is ATS News. We're just sitting around here drinking coffee, talking about the Kansas City 3 and the Delphi case and Summer Wells case, which they're all connecting the dots. It's just a big job. It's just a ball of evil, Mrs. It turns out, Mrs. ATS News, you're more safer up there in New York with all the rats running around than you are out here in the country. Thank God. Still waiting for my rat jacket. Weird stuff going on in the summer wells. I hear, it's crazy. Delphi's just as nuts up there. Well, see, you folks don't hear what we hear, right? If you live in the state of Indiana, then you see news broadcast on what's going on in the case and stuff like that. Right? A lot of people don't see that stuff. Oh my God, I can't believe everybody's going nuts. Well, I think they're crazy. I think they're crazy. I think they're crazy. More crazier than me. Yeah, weird stuff going all over America, right? I think the best thing out of this was the tunneling Jewish people that have come out of retirement or whatever. I was looking the other day in the old scrolls. These are ancient people thought to be extinct. They're well. I wouldn't doubt it if the cased all of the rats out of the underground areas, which was good. That's what we wanted to do. Rats out to the top, right? That's another thing. If there's such a problem with rats, how come they are not hunting them like they did in the old days? Yeah, just like hunters would go out and get pelts, furs. I in Chicago too. You know that there's a rat that died in the concrete. They paved right over the rat. Well, over time, the the the, the pavement gave way and exposed a rat, a skeleton of a rat, like encased in the ground. Right? They're filling it full of money. People are walking by the streets and flipping coins in it. Here you go, you rat bastard. Right? People are actually taking. Now, you know that's true, Mrs. ATS News. You sent me the photo of the impression of that rat. People were asking me, how did this happen? Easily. The rat got in the way when we were paving the road. We paved over the rat. Over time, the rat disintegrated and left an impression of a rat in the road. And now all the big timers walk by there. It's become like a wishing well. People are throwing coins into the rat impression in the ground, right? This one's for Joey Danamanche, right? And then they throw some coins in there and everything. It's unbelievable. Let me see what Mrs. ATS News is saying. Yes, so when it decomposed, it left a shell. Yes, to be in construction. If he got in the way, we'd. Who cares? They'll fine you in 20 years. We didn't care. It's just roll over it. Look out, there's a rat. Just roll over it. Don't worry about it. Asphalt it 20 years down the road. No. And that's pretty much what they did. I mean, people are still looking for Hoth. I'm like, they paved them. Who knows where, somewhere. We're rolling over them every find them. I'll get a hold of Discovery. Is Geraldo Rivera still alive? We'll get a hold of him. We'll make a big thing out of this. No. Well, you got to do what you got to do. It's a scheduled job, right? You gotta uh, quit. The work can't stop. We have rats in our way. We'll pave them. We got Look at the time. We got to finish this job. That's how they do it. It's just the truth. They want to know the truth. You can't. Whole construction project for a rat in the road. Roll over it. We'll find them in 20 years when we come and read back. No, they didn't. No. Who's going to care about a rat's ass? Roll over it. Just pave over it. I went down it. You're right, Mrs. ATS. That's a good one. Them pavers didn't give a rat's ass. They didn't. It's raining out right now. Come on, melt this snow. No, not bad for one cup of coffee, Miss ATS News. Your husband's a lucky man. Put him on the phone. Let me tell him. You're a lucky man, sir. She's funny. And she's got a great YouTube channel. You should be lucky. Matter of fact, sir, is she even allowed to be in this chat? Let me know. You just say the word, Mr. ATS News, and she's out of here. No, I'm sorry, Mrs. ATS News, but I cannot come between love or a marriage. He's on the train off to Rat City, aka New York City. Well, give me his business number. I'll call him and ask him if it's okay you're even here. I don't want to cause no trouble. But it perfectly. I hope he's packing when he gets on the train. For one, he should have bear repellent, which will work on rats. Them rats will eat you alive. If he falls asleep on that train, it's all over with. But then again, that could have been your plan. Knowing that the rats are so bad, they'll eat a man to the bone on that train. She sent him on his way to work that day. But she forgot to put the rat repellent in his briefcase. Or his small 38 revolver. And as he fell asleep on the train from working many, many hours, the rats ate him alive. Did you ever watch Chief Ramsay? No. Oh, Chef Ramsay. Ramsay. Oh, the Scottish dude that was in the, didn't he have that cooking show on TV or whatever? He's real, always bossing people around. He was in the Scottish military or whatever, but he's always cursing and yelling, screaming at people, right? Around and tells them what's going on, right? Let me have this food that you got. They bring it out. He said, "This is disgusting." No. Okay, we're going to tell you how to do everything. Yeah. He can be funny, some say, but some say he's horrible. Very angry man. You're very. But I'm also upset at you, sir, because for you to come over to my country and not use gloves when you're preparing food, this is how diseases spread, sicknesses, bacterias. I'm going to change your country. I'm going to change America. The way food is prepared, no human will touch food with bare hands. No, we are going to fix this. We're going to fix this. You know, I was eating a piece of pizza last week that's got great pizza, and it's a gas station. And there was a hair in it. Now, being that I'm a single dude and I've seen hard times, ate around the hair. I took a couple more bites. That's a piece of hair. And I stopped eating it, right? Great pizza. I was kind of pissed because the pizza tasted excellent. And it's a gas station. This is gas station pizza. It was great. But it's all I'm preparing. Contamination. Well, now it's contaminated. You just don't know. Yeah. Yeah, that happened with you with Chinese food. It happens. But can we stop it? Yes, we can stop it. We can make food great again. We can make the food great. But it's all the way you prepare it and what you're doing, right? And why are they getting? Why is this happening? Because you don't have a food inspector in that restaurant every day watching the way everything is prepared and cooked. If you're walking around there and you ain't got a hairnet on or you got a beard or whatever, you're guaranteed to get a piece of hair in the food or a beard hair. Hopefully it ain't a pubic hair, but you got to bring back food inspectors. It's killing us. This is why these other countries are better than us when it comes to preparation of foods and restaurants. I think they're crazy. I think they're crazy. I think they're crazy. Well, I hope Mr. ATS News makes it home from. I wonder when he'll realize to put the rat mace in his briefcase. Will they be chewing on his body? I know my beloved wife put this rat mace in my briefcase. Good God. I hope he's got a small revolver. That's the only way to kill them rats. They're 50, 60-pound rats. The only way. Ah, sure, rat mace will probably hold them off for a little bit. You know, beard hair falls out just as much as head hair. Oh, I know, Miss ATS. I know. Sometimes I'm eating food and I'm like, what the heck is that in my mouth? A piece of mustache hair or beard hair. They have beards and that's, yep, restaurants. I've worked at, but the manager never enforced it. But if you were a girl serving with hair, they jump on you. Well, they got to uphold the laws with everybody, the rules. I mean, really, if you want to be the best country, you can't just claim it because you got the biggest, baddest military as your people are dying. Some guy behind the counter cooking your food is scratching his gonads, and all of a sudden now it's touching your food. You know, you want to be the best. You gotta walk it. You can't just talk it. You can't just walk that line and claim you're the greatest country in the world. Heck, your husband's a brave man for even taking the train to work. I took the train a couple times in Chicago. But at that time, I just got out of high school. Uh, so sometimes I would go down to Chicago. If my girlfriend had to go down there, I'd, uh, I'd take the train with her down there, make sure she got there okay, and hang around and stuff, wait for her to do her thing, and then we'd take the train back. Oh, I got a bird. The birds are coming out now. Here they come. I knew I should have plugged the other camera in, and I should have put the mic out, but they're starting to come out. Here they come. I wonder if the train runs over rats. Oh, sure. Sure, they run over rats. All the time. Rat pancakes. You don't want to go in them tunnels, right? If you're in construction, you know exactly what I'm talking about, going in the tunnels, having to do work, clean asbestos off pipes and all kinds of stuff underground, steam pipes and water mains and everything. Rats, oh my God, huge. I don't know what it was that one day when I was down there. I have no idea. Some say it was a rat. I was like, there's no way that was a rat. No rats are 5, 6 foot tall, 400 pounds. I don't even know if it was a rat. It could have been somebody's alligator that they flushed down the toilet and it ended up underneath Chicago somewhere. Possibly, I'm not sure. I won't ever go down there again. I've seen too much already. I wonder if the train runs over and gets bumpy. No, I don't get bumpy. Them trains are hundreds of thousands of tons. They don't even feel it, right? They don't even feel it. It's just another day. But there has been recorded. I'm just going to say this. I have no idea what was living underneath the streets of Chicago back then. I don't know. I don't know if the thing died or it possibly could have spawned and created more. I'm not sure. Let me refill my coffee. Yes, ratty tabs. Have to be careful with coffee. I ran out of dark roast, medium roast right now, and I had a couple, and I was just zinging, heart pumping, brain just a tingling. I'm like, oh, I don't like this feeling anymore. So I had to eat some food and down a cup of water to get away from that crazy feeling. Mind going 20 miles an hour. right? If the cities know we got a problem with rats, then why are we not hunting them, paying people to hunt them like they did back in the old days? The government would pay people to hunt these animals that were overtaking populated areas, that were overtaking nature. They should be doing the same thing for rats. And ratty tat tat. I know a lot of people think it's good. They're just rats. You ain't never been cornered by 100 rats. Never. It's a horrible sight. It's very frightening. Probe and all adding the meat. I don't know. You have that once in a while. If you got nobody there preparing the food, you have no idea what they're putting in the food. Right? What about dude that worked at Campbell's Soup who was contaminating tons of Campbell's Soup a while back? They this was years and years and years ago. What about the guy that was contaminating aspirin, Tylenol aspirin? You remember that guy? Remember that big scare back in the 80s or 90s of the Tylenol killer? Somebody that worked at Tylenol was contaminating all the stuff. People were dropping like flies, right? If you got nobody there, I think that was in the 2000s, though. I think it was somewhere in the 2000s that happened. If you got nobody there watching, these people could be doing anything and serving or whatever, putting whatever in the stuff. If you ain't got people there watching production, packaging, production, who knows what these people are doing? No, it's just like this stuff, panini bread, their lemonade. People are dropping like flies. What is it? Is it too much caffeine? It could be too much caffeine. It could be so much caffeine it makes Red Bulls look like baby crap. And their hearts are exploding. Caffeine is a stimulant. It's just like cocaine. You do too much of it, and the next thing you know, your heart's pounding like like an 8-cylinder 454 big block motor, bah, 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 just a pound it. And after so long, it just explodes. You got none. So what's going on? I don't know. I was watching Shogun Cinema the other night. He was talking about these people. They still haven't taken the lemonade off of the thing. They probably won't. Hell, for all we know, somebody's going in there and contaminating the lemonade with Visine, which has the same effect. Your heart racing, you're crapping, you feel sick, you feel like you're on a drug or something. Who knows? We don't know. Why? Well, because there's no food inspectors. You got no production inspectors. Therefore, these people could be pissing in your lemonade and you wouldn't even know it. You know how they find out, though? They wait until so many people die and then they investigate it. Oh, well, that guy was contaminating the lemonade. He's pissing right in it. Well, he is a cocaine junkie or whatever. He does 20 grams of cocaine a day. His piss alone will send you into a overdose. They don't know. They don't. We don't know. We have no idea what these people are feeding us. We probably ain't even eating hamburger, folks. It's probably horse meat, probably bison or something. Who knows? Yeah, then they offer some BS class action lawsuit payout. Yeah, I don't know. You're right, Miss ATS. And that's what they do. Oh my God. You think people would just leave me alone? They won't. That's from my old hometown. Please leave a message if you're listening so I can call you back. Oh my God, there's a giant black squirrel right by my door here. Look at, he is coming right up to the door. That little sucker is coming right up to my door. He's sitting on my patio right now. Oh, crap, I forgot to get peanuts. Let's make a couple changes with the camera angle. The clock that never chimes is chiming. Make some changes to the camera angle, but remember the mover. Remember the rumors. That Burger King was making burgers made of horse. No, I don't remember that one. Could it be true? It could have been if it was. That's some great horse. Who knew, right? I love Burger King Whoppers. Great. I love chicken sandwiches made like a Whopper from Burger King. I cannot believe they took the Burger King away out of Sturgis, right? Not 10 minutes away from me. On a good, if there's no traffic, they closed it down. And I love Burger King. They had a Hot Now in Sturgis. Hot Now, Arby's, Burger King, McDonald's, and a Taco Bell, and a KFC. And they took the Burger King down. Burger King, onion rings, great Whoppers, great chicken sandwiches, and they shut it down. Oh, I think they got a Wendy's too in Sturgis. It is raining out right now. I just opened up the door. You know, I forgot to get peanuts at the door last night, and I forgot to get him peanuts. I hope he's not eating that salt. I'm gonna have to get him some peanuts. Here he is. Here he comes again. He's Here he comes again. He's right outside he's right on my porch. He's looking for peanuts. I'm sorry, little buddy. I ain't got no peanuts. I do have some corn puffs that were on sale for only $2.09. I'll throw one out there for you. I don't know. The other day, hell, you ate a chair. Almost like the Jaws movie. I've seen one eat a rocking chair before. Hire him. He knows what he's doing. Give him the 10 grand. Let him go kill that beast. You're dealing with a porker. Some kind of an animal in the ocean. Go kill it. I don't care what you call it, porker. What you call it. Burger King in your hometown too, Miss ATS News. Why? Burger King is way better. I mean, I like McDonald's, but Burger King is great, especially the original chicken sandwiches. Them were awesome. The Burger King, the Whopper, the Junior Whopper, they were great. I cannot believe that Burger King is going down the tubes. It's back growing up. You couldn't go a half a block down the street without a Radio Shack. That's where we all went for all kinds of electronic stuff. We needed whatever capacitors, reducers. Yeah, now you just can't. Radio Shack. Somebody told me they're trying to make a comeback. I'm like, they should. They had one on Burgess. They shut it down. They had one in my little hometown, right here in this little hometown, a Radio Shack. They shut it and turned it over to something else. It was the same thing, but they changed the name of it. And then they shut that place down. They're trying to corner the market. And what I mean is you won't be able to buy nothing at a store no more. You'll have to order it on the internet, which is a very bad thing, folks. Now they control the output of what you can buy and what you can't buy, what you can get your hands on and what you can't. Yeah. Almost like a pyramid scheme or whatever. They're controlling the whole situation. Oh my God! I think I got the Blue Jay out there. Hold on a minute. Let's see if we get any in the feeder. Oop, there he goes. I think that was the Blue Jay. They're out today. I should do a video today. It is slightly drizzling. Yeah, the Whoppers are amazing. I like Wendy's too. The curly fries and stuff. Everything is just so expensive. But folks, make sure you get to the grocery store in town here. They got a bunch of sales going on with meat. The Eckrich cheese hot dogs are like $1 for a pack. And then they have the Eckrich smoked sausage and Polish sausage on sale for $1.99 for a big, them big packs of the sausage. And then they got bacon. Royals bacon on sale for $2.59 a pound. Get into town and get your meat while you can. They were running out fast. Oh, they also have lunch meat on sale. Good lunch meat in the right next to the hot dogs and the sausage and everything. They had pepperoni, which that reminds me, I got to get up there and get some more. I bought a whole pound of pepperoni because I was making stuffed shells, and it ended up I ate the whole dang pound of pepperoni and only had 4 pieces left to use on top of the stuffed shells. I need more pepperoni. All right, we got some bird action out there. Have you ever made pepperoni bread? No. I made pizza, but pepperoni bread sounds good. But you'd have to make your own bread, and that sounds bad. Now, if you can make this pepperoni bread by just going to the store and buying a loaf of bread that's already made, like an old baguette, right? An old Frenchman baguette. Right? No, I'm not talking about you, Ruckus. Even though I did say Frenchman. If we can make this with just using bread that's already made, then possibly I'll make it. But if I got to make my own bread, well, then we got trouble because I ain't no baker, no candlestick maker. I'm waiting for our little Debbie to wake up. She's running a little late today. She's probably lost in a dream. Come back, Debbie. You can't be riding around unicorns and eating candy cane or cotton candy clouds. It's time to wake up, lovely. I make it a lot. No, buy fresh dough, let it rise, then flatten an egg, mozzarella cheese, Parmesan cheese. Dang, Parmesan cheese is like crack. $4 and something cents for a generic Parmesan. It's unbelievable. Pepperoni or oregano, pepperoni, then roll it into a loaf. They sell dough for pizza. You just let it rise. Oh, well, I can't believe this. Who is it now? Paramount? CBS? NBC? Who is it now calling me? Oh my God, it says Rick Marr. If this phone in, it's Rick Marr from if these people are using names of superstars to try and get me to answer the phone, it ain't working. It's just not working. Parmesan cheese companies, no, they got correct. Yeah, it was, and this is for essential Parmesan cheese. This ain't the Kraft Parmesan cheese. It ain't. It's generic Parmesan cheese, if it's even Parmesan cheese. And it's like $4. I think it was 3 something, $4. You don't get much. It's like they know they got the crack, the Parmesan crack, and they just keep rising the prices. It's just unreal. I'm gonna have to get a hold of some of the Italians and see if I can get a wheel of Parmesan over here. But they're saying that'd probably be like 500,000 just to have our Parmesan wheel shipped from Italy to here. It's like crack. I'm like, what is it, heroin in it? Crack cocaine or something? No, this is our Parmesan. Call it crack because they must have it. It's so good. Mamma rete. I hear you. Send me 20 wheels of Parmesan cheese. It's unbelievable. Everything's gone up. Pepperoni, everything. Hamburger, everything's gone up. I don't even know if it's hamburger we're eating For all we know, it could be human flesh. Who knows? Nobody knows. Only the shadow knows. No, they're monopolizing everything. You will not be able to get Parmigiano or real mozzarella without having the mark of the beast anymore. It's. I hate this world. It's unreal. I know. I can't do that. Everyone's coming to me. Right? You got any Parmesan cheese I can borrow? I ain't got none. I got the connections to get the real Parmigiano. But I'll live. I'll live. Salt. Are we even eating real salt? Is it real salt? Or have they just been grinding up the stuff that you spread on the ground when it snows and it's icy out? What are we really eating? Nobody knows. I was watching one guy examine it. He's like, I don't know. It looks like it's substance. The substance is consistent with hamburger, but it's not hamburger. We're not sure. Some kind of an organic growth that maybe they have created some kind of a living organism where they're creating hamburger in the labs and everything. It's just unreal. Probably rat ashes. I wouldn't doubt it. Who gives a rat ass, right? Rat tatty tee tee tat. Boy, the birds are out today, ladies and gentlemen. They are just flying although it is drizzling up. They are just all over the place. They almost ate the whole dang thing of bird. I got to refill my bird feeder. That top one is just about empty. I got more bird seed on the ground than I do in the feeder. Very messy birds. Very messy birds. Who do I? Who do I? Who do we think you are? Oh my God. Everybody's gone crazy. I've been spreading the word around here that I got a rat jacket coming, being shipped from New York. Very rare fur. I wonder if there's albino rats, just pure white, right? Just pure white. I wonder if can you switch the color of that jacket? Give me regular gray rat fur and with little with squares of white rat fur. This is ATS news. Albino jacket costs more. Shit. It doesn't everything. Doesn't, and this is what I'm talking about already. She's trying to corner the rat jacket market. Well, that's going to cost you more, Mr. Kramer. If you want rat, pure white rat in that jacket, it might cost you 50, maybe 60,000. I understand. It's just like everything else. Chinchilla, mink, otter fur, everything. It's just, I understand. The demand for the white rat is more than just the regular gray. No, it's free for you, but I have to pay the capture more. Oh, you got to pay the people to hunt them down. Well, sure, their price goes up. Everything goes up, right? Because they're all like, well, you want a white rat, right? With no blemishes in the fur, right? Yes, sir. That's what we want. That's going to cost more. See, these rats, they eat themselves, so it's very hard to find a white fur that hasn't been nibbled on by another rat. And so it's going to go up maybe 100,000 for that rat jacket, right? And here I am, like it's rat. They're they're free. New York is trying to give them away. You get Chicago, all of them trying to give them away for free. Nah, but they don't make jackets out of them. We're the only company that makes jackets out of rat fur, which is becoming very rare because you can't hunt them. Nah, it makes sense now. It goes way up for albino in winter because harder to find. Oh, yes, with the snow, they blend right in, little rascals. Well, this is all part of business, right? Of course, we thought it was going to be easy starting this rat jacket and matching hat company, but just like anything, everybody's got to get their money out of it. So product goes way up. All right, we got one inside of the feeder. Come on this side, little guy, so we can see you. I'm hopefully going to catch the crazy woodpecker, the one-legged woodpecker. You guys think I'm crazy. I'm not. He landed in that bird feeder and went to go eat, tried to stand up, and being that he only had one leg, he just swung upside down. He was hanging upside down, looking at me going, cuckoo, cuckoo. It could have been a cuckoo bird. That's what I think it was. It didn't look like a woodpecker. It looked more like a cuckoo bird, but with one leg. Now, I hope he comes back. I want to get him. Maybe we can get him a prosthetic. All right, they're starting to come out now. Right? They hear me talking in here. Now they're all on the ground. Like I said, there's more food on the ground than there is in the bird feeder. Rats are changing. They're adapting to their surroundings. They're adapting, overcoming, and they're changing. I wouldn't doubt it if soon we see the new hybrid rat, camo rat, blends right in with everything. Little Debbie, if you're out there trolling or lurking, come in the chat. I sent you some coffee this morning. I hope your day's going good, little Debbie. Ooh, is that the? Is that the? No, it ain't. I thought maybe it was the Blue Jay. I gotta get that camera up higher. I should have plugged my other camera in that I got hanging high so we would have been able to see these birds. But now all we can see is them crapping all over everything, which makes sense. Feed, my little friends, for tomorrow we fly our first mission to crap all over your folks' and viewers' cars. Feed, my little birds. Feed. You didn't think the military was adapting, overcoming. We did. We've even got birds going on missions for us. Fly, my little friends, crap all over their windows so they can't see out their tanks. Crap all over their rifles so they cannot see out the scopes to shoot straight. Nah, my little furry feathered friends. Feed. Get nice and plump. No, I've not let them go to the bathroom for a month. They're about ready to pop. And tomorrow we will fly our missions. I know the government already called me. Johnny, if you try and attack us with your feathered friends, and I wake up in the morning, I got crap all over my Pentagon, I'm going to be upset. Don't worry. I will never attack my own country. But the rest of you idiots, I can't say anything. Don't look up in the sky because you might get a meta with a bigger piece of pie in the eye. You ever try getting bird crap off a car? Have fun. You ever try getting bird crap out of your clothes, your hair? Nah, I've trained them well. I think our birds are ready for their missions, Pentagon. Just give me the okay and I will send them. Give me coordinates, GPS and everything, and they'll be on their way. Ah, there we go. Here comes one. Feed, my little friend. Feed. Oh, he's gone. They're getting feisty right now. You see them out there all flying around. I've called them all in. There's thousands of them out there. Our first mission will be tomorrow. I will send them out to Calhoun's house. Crap all over that place. Sorry, Calhoun. There's only going to be one president in this country, and it's going to be me. Ah, art of deduction. Don't worry. I got a couple of my feathered friends heading out to Holland to crap all over every single windmill. We're going to stop them windmills. Ah, there they go. They have flown away. Yes. Go find Frank. Crap all over his house. Go on, just fly, my little friends. And then make a beeline. Head on down over to Upchurch's. He just got a brand new white car. Church, you better pull that car inside the driveway. You better put that car inside your garage. For our mission has started. Bombs away, my little friends. Let's see what Art of Deduction says. I'll be live today. You'll be live today. Ah, Frank. It's obvious you don't know who I am. I'm watching 50 channels at once. Do I get any pay for it? No, I'll probably stop over there and say hello to you and see how you're doing. But I'm busy. I'm running the whole country. I'm running the music business. I'm running everything. I got missions going on from Pentagon, top secret, bird missions going on and crapping all over people's cars and everything. It's unbelievable. I'm doing all kinds of stuff here, Frank. But I'll probably I'll stop over there and say hello. Yeah, I'll stop over there. 3 o'clock, folks. Make sure you check out Frank's at 3 o'clock. But it don't look good, huh? We're going through with this case in the Delphi case, Frank. Right? They're not stopping it. They're not. This is going to go. We're going to connect all the dots. It's going to be phenomenal. He's probably going to wish that he did hire new lawyers. I'm not sure. It's phenomenal. Why did Gall say she would do a hearing for the Frank's motion in November, then deny it? Now you think are the deduction true kind? Why there ever a date for the Frank's hearing? Well, here's the thing, right? You folks got everything mixed up. They're not having a hearing for the Frank's hearing. They're having a barbecue and they're cooking Frank's, ballpark Frank's. And that makes more sense than this Frank's hearing. To me, we're going to have a hearing. Oh, barbecue? It's going to be Frank's. Well, great. Ballparks. I love that. And that's what you folks failed to understand. You just failed. Hold on 1 minute, please. Yes, you wanna listen to my hearing on the Franks Commission, the Franks reports. I'm gonna lay it down to you how this goes. Barbecue grill, charcoal, lighter fluid. Let that fire get nice and hot. Then we commence to ballpark Franks on the grill, maybe with some brats and some griller sausages. Thus, the condiments, right? Mustard, ketchup, relish, uh, hot peppers, uh, celery salt, cucumbers. And now we got a Frank's motion, right? There you go. And we'll name that hot dog in Chicago the Frank's motion hot dog. How you like that, Frank? How you like that? No, she never set a date. I don't think. No, she didn't set a date. It'll be here soon, though. You know why? Because they got 70 days. This case is going through. We'll see this case somewhere in April, I think. Let's get them in. Let's get them out. Let's continue to make rest as we go along. Good morning, Miss Alley Cat. How are you doing this morning? Look at the birds. They're just showing up like crazy. Feed my little friends for tomorrow, our first mission. Crap all over this world. Don't worry, Pentagon. I would not dare attack my own country. But we are going to crap all over this continent. By tomorrow, your windshields will be covered in bird crap. Folks, make sure you check out little Alley Cattail's channel. She has a channel too. You know what I did wrong my whole life? I worked. I didn't pay attention to technology. And some of these YouTubers are great creators. Great creators. Are you guys doing all this stuff with free programs? Or do you have to buy these programs to edit all this stuff? I don't know. I wish I knew. But I do everything old fashioned, right? So they're free programs that you're using, Alley Cat? Or do you have to pay for them? I have just passing through. You are too sweet. Yes. Oh, thank you, Alley Cat. Make sure you check out her channel. Sweet little lady. She's usually hanging out over there in the Dutchman's channel, Frank's, uh, which I've already explained to you what the Frank's motion consists of. Is a Chicago hot dog, pretty much. CapCut and Da Vinci Resolve. Da Vinci Code. That was on TV the other night. They ran like both Da Vinci's, right? What the Da Vinci Code with Tom Hanks, and then they ran the other one, which was great. The Da Vinci Code was a great movie. I don't care what anyone. It was a great movie. This was a guy that was self-harming, self-inducing pain on himself thinking he can get closer to God by creating pain. Crazy world. Yes. Is my microphone too loud? Testing 1, 2, 3. Who do you, who do you, who do you think you are? Ha ha ha, oh my God. Get away from that rat. Yeah. I think I'm crazy. I think I'm crazy. I think I'm crazy. Created by God and a production of America. Yeah. Produced. I'm waiting for my lovely mod to show up today. Wake up, lovely. Clear the sleep from your eyes and grab yourself a cup of coffee and let's get this show going. Where are you, my lovely mod of all mods? You know, people are telling me I need to mod up. I got word that they're going to try and attack me. They're like, Johnny, you better get some more mods. Because I don't have a lot of mods here. I'm a small channel. Right? And people are like, you got to get more mods. They're planning to attack you. So I might be making more mods. Uh, and, and, right. But Debbie's been here. Debbie runs the show pretty much when she's here. She's been here for, I don't know, a couple years, a year. Couple years, I think. I'm not sure. Was it a year, Debbie? If you're watching, Deb, how long has it been? It's been a while. Well, she comes, she goes, she comes, she goes. Right? Independent woman. You can't hold these women down. They're free. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's right out of the Led Zeppelin movie. Ain't it? That was right out of the Led Zeppelin. The song remains the same. There she is, everybody. Little Debbie, good morning. Ah, look at her lovely. She's here now. Now we can get started. Everybody, I bring you Debbie Fox. There's the great mod. She was sleeping. She had a wake. Yes, Miss ATS News, the song remains the same, yes. That was right out of the song remains the same. There it is. Yep, that one scene in the song remains the same where the pigeons come down. Or it's the doves. It's the doves with Robert Plant. Right? As he's riding on the horse with his sword, and then you got that dove, that white dove comes flapping down. What a great movie. That reminds I think I got that movie on DVD. I got all those Led Zeppelin DVDs. Pretty much anyone that Led Zeppelin put. They only put 2 out. Celebration Day. Oh no, they put 3 out. I got 3 of them. Song remains the same. Celebration Day. Yeah, and I think they came out with another one. It was like sand dunes behind it. It was like a bunch of sand dunes, like ripples, like in the ocean. I think that was a DVD too. I think I got all 3. Hold on a minute. Let me look. Hmm. see two of them. I don't know where that third one is. At one time, I had so many concert DVDs, it was unreal. I'll have to look and see if I can find it anywhere, but I could have swore I had all three of them. Hey, Alley Cat, are you still here? Are you a mod for Frank? Yeah, I don't know if we're going to get attacked or not, but do we have enough? Is 4 mods enough to take on this attack? ATS News, I'm not sure. Debbie, you think it's enough? The people been coming in saying I better mod up. How many mods do I need? This could get ugly. Don't worry about it. I'm feeding my birds right now. Tomorrow we start our first mission. Crap all over everybody. I can hear them. I can hear them chirping out there. They're on my porch. They're sitting right now in that fire pit, I bet, eating all the bird seed they've been throwing away. Ladies, I'm going to get you some coffee real quick, okay? I know you ladies are starting your day off. Most of your husbands are at work. I hope they know you're here. I don't need no Don Guido knocking at my door. Huh? What? There you go, ladies. I know little Debbie needs coffee right away in the morning. If not, she gets really cranky in the morning. There you go, Debbie. Ladies, drink up. Drink that coffee up. I can feel this coffee kicking in. I'm out of dark roast, so I had to use medium roast. I can feel it. Got me going crazy. I need coffee and headache meds. Oh my God. You have your glasses on. Little Debbie, I want you to put your glasses on. And Mrs. ATS News, you put your glasses on. That's probably why you guys have been having headaches. Please put your glasses on. Especially Debbie. She has to put her glasses on. Well, I think Alley Cat was just passing through. I was going to ask if she was a mod too. For Frank. Then again, Frank could be coming over here trying to. Aha! I think I figured you out, Dutchman. Trying to invade my chat. I think I figured you out. Trying to take over here with your Harry Connick Jr. look and your olive oil voice. Right? I got one thing to say to you, sir. Who do you think you are? Ha ha ha! Oh no no! You ain't gonna invade and take over my chat with your Harry Connick Jr. look, yeah. Just joking, Frank. Just busting the old cojones. You know what? I looked up on the internet the other day when Mrs. ATS News said that she was thinking about buying a purse, and it was a Bowles gonad sack. How disgusting. How disgusting. And it looked kind of cheesy to me. I was like, but that's the end thing now. Bull gonad purses. This is unreal. Where is our society going when these women are carrying around a purse that is bulls gonads? It makes us men look not too good. It really don't. And it's scary to me if you ask me. Because soon They'll be making purses out of our sacks. And that is frightening to me. That scares me. Let me see art of deduction. Say, well, ATS News, you just answered your own question. It never got accepted, and therefore it never got dated. I wouldn't date her either. She's a judge. You want to be judged your whole life? I don't. I wouldn't take her on a date if she asked me. Well, maybe I would if she wasn't married, but then again, I'm already taken. But to be real Frank, I'm going to name a Chicago hot dog after you. The Dutchman. How you like that? How you like that? Sustained. And he walks free, Frank. Is that what you're trying to tell me? He's going to walk. He's going to walk free. I was listening to Bob Glob, the YouTube lookalike, The Edge, last night. He's like, he's going to walk free. Nobody walks away, Bob Glob, or Knob, or The Edge. I don't know. I can tell you what. I wish you'd get a guitar and get up there and sing us a song and bring the rest of the band with you. We love YouTube on this channel, or YouTube. Bob Glob, whatever his name is, the Edge guy that looks like he's a lawyer, but he looks like he's the Edge from YouTube. The band. I want to hear Sunday, Bloody Sunday. Right? The day came for the court date, and we were storming in the parade. Sunday, Bloody Sunday. Mata. Oh, that's his name. I forgot. I thought that was Bob Glob on that show. I watched too many music stuff and recordings. Bob Glob is a producer for Def Leppard and so many other bands. Sunday, Bloody Sunday. How long must we watch this case? How long? Today, get this court case in the courtroom today. And as we march down to the courtroom, singing songs and throwing everything away, my birds are crapping all over everything. We have come to make it our day. Sunday, Bloody Sunday. Let me see what Miss ATS News says. Why did she act like shed? Squandrel, a hearing through. I'm confused. BC, excuse me. She started it. Art of deduction. Mean women change their minds a lot, I guess. Are you kidding? I tried to tell these people, don't ever try and figure out a woman. They don't listen to me. They never listen. You don't want to piss her off. She's wearing a robe. And who knows what she's got underneath it, right? Who knows? Is it true what they say about judges? That they got nothing underneath their robes? I don't know, and I don't want to find out. That's what I am asking. I'm asking the same thing. To be frank, Mary Lou. Don't bring Mary Lou Retna into this, Frank. She was Mary Lou Fleming. She was a nice skater. Won medals, Frank. Don't bring her into this Delphi case. She had nothing to do with it. Maybe she did, I'm not sure. But it'll all come out during the Frank motion hearing. And then afterwards, all this evidence will come out within the courts that it was a big, giant cult. Some kind of madmen. I don't want to think about what's under gulls, bro. Either do I. Matter of fact, I'm getting kind of sick right now. I don't want to lose my googie. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. Oh my god, no. Who knows? But we're going through with it. Nobody can stop it. This case has gone on for too long. You know, I've been looking at other cases, high profile cases. High profile cases that ain't this crazy. This is something special. This is the case we might never see a case like this again. Within the court system, the justice system. We might never see anything like this before. Debbie, are you okay on coffee? You need a couple slices of bacon. Get your energy up. Ooh, I got 2 pounds of bacon. I'm saving them though for a special day. Like iRobot and Will Smith in that movie where he was saving his bacon. I'm saving mine for that special day. And as the crowds gathered around. So I hear that there's going to be protesting at the courthouse. They were asking me, they got a hold of me, what do we need? I'm like, well, this is old fashioned. Then we need a whole bunch of boxes of old lady shoes. We're going to need pitchforks and we're going to need torches. And just commence the throwing shoes as we're screaming, down with the three-headed beast. It makes perfect sense to me. Everybody go to Goodwill. Get every free shoe you can find. We're going to need them. Well, if we're going to do this right, we're going to do it right. Back in the olden days, that's what they did. Threw shoes at people. And I don't know if you've ever been hit with a 5-inch stiletto in the forehead. It'll put a hole right through your brain. Sounds like a plan to me. Oh, you ladies, save all your bad shoes. We will use them for the day of the reckoning at the court. This will be phenomenal. Now everybody's talking about all this law stuff, right? All this law terms, Sector 8, right? States, paragraph 3. Can't do that. Flabbergasted. Let's find out who all was involved in the madness in Delphi. Flora and Evansdale. And what about the 33 people that the cases have not been solved yet down there? Missing women and children or whatever. Can we connect the dots? I don't know. Technology is good, folks. But technology also can succumb over old-fashioned connecting the dots. And with technology, everybody is so invested, so hung up on technology. All it took was just old-fashioned connecting the dots. If you live in Indiana, you already knew what was going on because before Delphi, they created a task force. You've been watching too many Hunger Games, Debbie? You have been. You have been stalking, lurking me, waiting to feed on me like a plump little pork picky. Your Hunger Games have gone too far, Mrs. Debbie Fox. starving me out. Well, I'm going to have one more cup of coffee and then I'm done. No more coffee. You know, my brother gave me a giant lay-down freezer. I'm trying to stock it, but for some reason I have a problem with eating everything I get. But he gave it to me. He's like, I got a new one. You want it? I'm like, sure. I don't know, it's like 4 or 5 foot long. I don't know, 3, 4 feet tall or whatever. So I bought it because I'm meat and everything, right? The end of the world's coming. Why? Because, well, I've been buying into all their crap. So I've been trying to stock up on it, but it just ain't working out. So I put everything in my regular freezer and unplugged it. I'll wait to hit that lotto where I can go spend thousands of dollars on food. And then I'll stock it. Don't hold your breath, though. And the world becomes a wave. Every mother and father killed today. As the wind blows, so do you. And there's a monkey and it's running right at you. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday. How long must I sing this song? How long, how long? Today, we're gonna get this Delphi case in court today. Yeah, and all your Frank's motions, yeah. I don't really care about, yeah. We only want the ones involved. If we'll track 'em down, we'll track 'em all down. Sunday, bloody Sunday. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to finish my last cup of coffee. And I might do an outdoor video and put the microphone outside. Let me check and see how bad it's raining. Oh my God, look at this little booger looking right at me. Hold on. Did you see him? Did you see the little black squirrel? He's soaking wet. He is soaking wet. Well, that'll teach him not to be in the rain, little boogers. Let me see if I can hear him twerping out there. Yeah, they're twerking away out there. They are just twerking away or whatever they call it, tweaking or whatever they're doing. They're out there chirping. That's it, chirping away. I probably should end this video and do an outdoor video and get them birds singing. My luck, I'll end this video, put the microphone outside, and it'll be silence. And the sounds of silence. Everywhere the people went, they couldn't get Delphi out of their heads. And then came Summer Wells' case, and threw a monkey wrench in everything. And the writings were right there in front of your face. Crazy days. And the sounds of silence. Shaking their rumps. And they're out there shaking their torquing, bird torquing and squirrel torquing. Or tweaking or torquing. What is that thing the women do? Torquing. That's it. The clock's chimes, much like the chimes of our lives. One, two, three. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to end this video here shortly. I want to thank everybody for stopping in. I fed my birds this morning. They're nice and plump. And tomorrow we fly our first mission to crap all over your cars. Now, I dare not attack my country. I dare not attack the Pentagon or the White House. But you citizens in your cars, well, I'm gonna crap all over the windshields. You won't even be able to drive. Fly, my little friends. Fly. But first eat. They're so plump. If we go off grid and the world ends tomorrow, I'm going to be eating good. Well, I want to thank all you great people for stopping in this morning. Ooh, what's that? Oh, that's a bird. Ooh, two birds. I don't know if I can even go live tonight on Delphi. I'm on 2-day potty training with little one, and it's exhausting. Well, if you don't, you don't. Don't let YouTube control you. Don't become like me, a puppet for their use. Don't let them control you. Sometimes I don't want to go live, but then they send their demons. And it's almost like I have to go live. Once I go live, then the pain and the suffering stops. It could be. It could be some kind of a giant spell. I'm not sure. But if you don't go live tonight, folks, make sure you check out Mrs. ATS News at 8:35. That's Eastern Central Time. At 8:35 tonight on the Delphi case. Which is very interesting, if you ask me. Now, I've talked to some big hitters, some big dogs. Stallone, asked him what he thought. I think this whole Delphi thing is kind of crazy, John. That's what I said too, Rocky. It's crazy. Complete nut job. Right? I agree with you 100%, Rocky. Oh, you got to go live tonight, Miss ATS News? Well, if you get tired, you get tired. Shut her down early if you get tired, right? I mean, you don't want a crappy situation on your hands. You don't want to be live and then all of a sudden the little one's got to go to the bathroom. That could be crappy. The whole thing. Just take it one day at a time. 1 minute at a time. I think we will end this video at 2 hours, ladies and gentlemen, which is 8 minutes away. I want all you folks to have a great day. God bless. Make sure you check out, check out Art of Deduction. Here I am now promoting channels. You know, I haven't promoted in a long time, but when I did promote, I got paid millions. And then again, I lost them. Lost millions. No, I'm just joking. I never had millions. But check out Art of Deduction at 3:30, I think. And then check out Miss ATS News Channel at 8:35 Eastern Standard Time. I have no idea what time it is in Holland because my aviator clock is not working. But it's probably during the day sometime. Who knows? Or it could be nighttime over there. It's probably nighttime over there. If he's going at 3:30, it's probably nighttime over there. Mine's light here. Who knows? Who cares? Have a good day and good luck with the wee little one ATS News. Yes, be safe with your little one. Tell Mr. ATS News. Have a good day. Hopefully you packed his small 38 revolver and his rat mace. And hopefully he makes it home alive. Right? He himself should get an award for taking the train in New York and surviving. Yes, Debbie, they're tweaking birds. No, twerkers. Twerking. That's it. Twerking. Debbie got it right. I was lost. I don't know what they call them. Oh, the squirrel was even twerking this morning. What a sight. Well, you're tired, right? Have Mr. ATS News do a live for you. If you're tired and you need sleep, I'm sure he can pull it off. If he can survive the trains in New York City, I'm sure he can pull off a YouTube video. Turn it over to Mr. ATS News and let him run it tonight. I'll be over there. I'll be like, "What's up, sir? You're a lucky man to even make it home from work. You could have been eaten alive." Boy, I'm just pissing everybody off on YouTube, ain't I? Not going along with the program. You know what? It's a good idea. Maybe Mr. ATS News can do a live and we can talk about survival. Survival on the New York City subway system. Which I would be there to check that one out. I'm sorry, I would watch that. What we need to survive on the subways of New York City. I'd watch that. I'm sorry, I'd watch that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a couple more minutes here and we'll be shutting it down. You've been watching Johnny Kramer's Coffee with Kramer this morning. And you will be watching probably later on here in a little while. Johnny Kramer's Wildlife Adventures and Retreat. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a couple minutes left here. I want to thank the great, lovely, delicious Debbie Fox. I want to thank Mrs. ATS News. I want to thank little Alley Cattails. I want to thank the Dutchman, Frank. And who else stopped in? Not too many. Now I want all you folks to be good today. And be safe. I wonder if Holland has rats. I'll have to ask Frank. Frank, you guys got rats out there in Holland? Probably not. Right? They probably don't. They probably don't. And we are coming up on a couple minutes here, folks, and we will be ending this video. My acoustic guitar sounds beautiful. I put new guitar strings on it. I'm thinking about buying a new guitar. Well, not new, used, but thinking about buying a guitar. I'm bored. I ain't got nothing to do. In pain, suffering every day. Trying to find some kind of a hope to survive this mess that these people got us into in America. Trying to figure out what kind of meat are we eating actually at the grocery stores. Is it hamburger? Is it horse, bison, rat? We're not sure. We're doing what we can. Who peed in the lemonade in the Panera Bread restaurant or whatever? Who knows? Who knows? God bless America, my home, sweet home. Oh, they're saying Trump's going to run. He's going to be in there. Well, we might both be voting for Trump. Let's get this thing done, Mr. Trump. Let's get this country back. Let's get food back. Ratty-tat-tat on their little nutsy little lassie. You're right. All right, folks, we are coming up 2 hours. There we are. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great day. I might be back here shortly with a great outdoors and get these birds singing songs and everything out there. Yesterday I did a video and you can hear the birds chirping, but then I lowered the volume on the music. You can hear the music, but in the background you can hear the birds just twerping away. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank all you great ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to be accused of being sexist or anything. I'm going to throw in gentlemen because Frank was in here. So you folks have a great day. Make sure you check out their channels. Frank's at 3:30, I think, today. The Art of Deduction and Mrs. ATS's News report on the Delphi tonight at 8:35 Eastern Central Time. God bless you all. Have a great day. Love, peace, harmony, and God bless everybody.